Hello and welcome everyone. Today I want to talk about early League start progression, which is why I assembled a couple of different Atlas strategies for you to choose from. They don't rely on scarabs or compasses, use the quantity mod unless stated otherwise, and are meant for day 1 to 2 progression. After that they should be replaced with higher investment strategies. This is of course all in conjunction with the new League mechanic, which provides increased quantity, rarity, and currency drops from monsters affected by wisps, which is why you should always start the map by clearing the overgrown passageways. The first strategy utilizes Ritual and Blight, and it starts out on the right side to access Shaping the Mountains and Stream of Consciousness. After that, you want to go for the Kirok missions in the center, followed by Shaping the Skies and Planar Tactician to round out the Atlas progression. After that, you start investing into Ritual nodes while moving towards Shaping the World. You also want to spec into Immutable Dogma, which doubles earned tribute, but in turn disables rerolls. This is fine on League start because you won't earn enough tribute to reroll multiple times and still be able to buy things in the beginning anyway. Once you've allocated the major Blight nodes and reached at least tier 14 maps, you can start forcing Blight via the Mapcraft, which only costs you 3C thanks to Mycelial Swarm. The reason you want to wait until tier 14 maps is because in Blight encounters with area level 81 or higher, golden oils become available, making Blight much more profitable than before. Sturdy Construction can help you with Blight encounters by doubling pump durability and increasing damage taken by enemies, whereas Immune Response will spawn more monsters and speed up the encounters, so make sure that you're ready for the increase in difficulty. The Searing Exarch nodes should be allocated afterwards to give you enough time to run through the Maven and Eater questline for optimal efficiency. The Exclusion notables should generally be allocated last, especially Fungal Remission should only be allocated once you start forcing Blight onto the map for obvious reasons. The next strategy focuses on Blight and Legion and is similar to what I recommended for Shifting Stones. You can start out in a similar fashion, but after getting Stream of Consciousness, you stay on the right side and start speccing into Legion nodes on your way to Shaping the World. After that, you can start investing into Blight nodes and force Blight encounters via Mapcraft in tier 14 plus maps just like before. Compared to the first strategy, Legion will give you better rewards than Ritual on average, but is also more dangerous and tedious to play. Since most mini builds can't fully clear Legion encounters, you will have to focus on finding high value targets like generals, warhordes, chests, and sergeants with valuable rewards, and convocate your minions on top of them. This also means that builds that can't convocate their minions like SRS, skeletons, or builds that use the Ancient Skull are better suited for other strategies. The third strategy comes in a couple of variants that focus on going through maps as quickly as possible, while opening smugglers' caches and interacting with master-related content before killing the map boss. To speed up the map progress, you're going to use Shrines, Packed with Energy, and Hug, which is a powerful combatant that spawns after opening a smuggler's cache and follows you for the remainder of the map. After investing into the lower half of the Atlas, you can start to invest into Delve nodes while moving towards Shaping the World, which is sensible since you have to use Nico missions to access Packed with Energy anyway. The next three important nodes to grab are Vivid Memories, Remnants of the Past, and Conquered Conquerors to increase the map boss's chance to drop Synthesized, Elder Shaper Guardian, and Conqueror maps. After that, you can flesh out your Atlas tree by allocating the remaining Heist and Searing Exarch nodes. It is generally advisable to hold off on allocating all hands until you've finished most of your Atlas, because the Keystone will lock you out of all master missions, including Kirax, which are vital for Atlas progression. If you don't want to delve, but want to retain Packed with Energy for increased speed, you can allocate all 7 gateways instead of the delve nodes and use the Heist Mapcraft to get 2 additional smugglers caches for 6 chaos per map. You can also do this strategy with Yoon by giving up on Packed with Energy and investing into the betrayal node instead. This will slow you down, but will give you access to lots of veiled rares, valuables, and services from safe houses and the mastermind that can later be sold. Generally speaking, these map rush strategies are best played with builds that spend little time summoning minions, like Chains of Command or permanent minion builds. The last strategy utilizes Legion and Expedition and starts out similar to the second strategy, but you allocate Shaping the Skies that you can access via the Cryptic Gateway before investing into the Legion notables while making your way up to Shaping the World. Expedition should be next, followed by Eater of Worlds, and the Betrayal nodes last. Expedition can give you access to logbooks, artifacts, and reroll currency, which can be spent with the Expedition NPCs. You can gamble with Gwenin for rares and uniques, haggle for valuable items with Tujin, buy artifacts, reroll currency, and logbooks from Danik, and craft items with Rog. This strategy is by far the most challenging because the league mechanics are tough and Eater altars are also more dangerous. The bubblegum currency from Eater altars is also worse, but you do get access to more quantity and rarity, which scales the main mechanics significantly. In general, this strategy should only be played with powerful builds that have a lot of AoE clear and predominantly deal one type of damage due to the frequency of immunity remnants in expedition encounters. The reason why I didn't include an invested ultimatum strategy in my compilation is because it's an incredibly dangerous mechanic that leaves you without any rewards upon failure, which I think is too risky for a league start strategy in general. Of course, everyone wants to play ultimatum, but at this point we've waited 2 years for ultimatum to return. Waiting another 2 days to get a good league start won't kill us. I've left the links to the different strategies in the description of this video. And if you have any questions or suggestions, you can leave them in the comments below. I try to get to them as soon as I can. If you want to connect with me and my community, you can find my socials including Twitch and my Discord in the description of this video and on my channel page. Hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.